Thanksgiving.
And happy Turkey Day to you.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Okay. Oh, you made that cremery thing. Would you put it in the refrigerator for me,
Right.
please? Thank you so much for making it. Oh, I was just going to have some coffee. Have some with me, will you,
Oh,
please?
that would be nice. So, where's everybody?
Well, Tony and Annabelle went down to look at the parade.
Uh-huh. It's awful quiet around here, Pete.
They said I hadn't even noticed. I've been up since 6 o'clock. Baking. I was just going to sit down.
For the first time, you don't have a crisis around here, right?
No. Thank the good Lord, no crisis. Hello?
Mom.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Here,
baby doll.
Here, hold it, Mom.
Sure thing. Why are you here, dear?
Oh, we're going to have Thanksgiving dinner with you, Mom.
You are? Where's Quentin?
Well, as to what he did to me today, I never want to see him again. Well, my, you did a wonderful job of suturing up that turkey, Doctor.
Oh, thank you. I'm being back in the set. Did you check out the fancy bow and everything?
Couldn't miss it. Love the bow.
Do you realize that this is our first Thanksgiving together since we've been married?
Yes. You know, I would have married you last Thanksgiving if I'd only known what tasty, tasty dressing you make.
Is that right? Well, wait till you taste it on a sandwich.
You put breadcrumbs between two pieces of bread?
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. No. Everybody knows that the only way to eat a turkey sandwich is with lots of mayo and cranberry.
Oh, great then, sweetheart. Let's just get a divorce about it, all right?
If you're going to have a
Great. Every time I turn around, I run into another Thanksgiving crisis. I'm going to...
Wait a minute. We're discussing the merits of turkey sandwiches over here.
Oh.
So where have you been?
It's just over at Beth's house.
How is she?
She's terrible. And I just made everything worse by talking to her crazy stepfather.
Philip is very worried about you, Beth. He shouldn't be. It's good to hear. However, I'm unhappy about the summons he received. I'd like to sit down and work it out.
I don't think so, Mr. Marler.
It's not his fault. I mean, what's happened is not Philip's fault. There's something I'd like to explain to you.
Well, Mr. Marlowe, what are you doing here? Bradley, what's the district attorney doing here?
Don't worry, Mrs. Raines. I'm here only as Philip Spaulding's uncle.
You want to talk about Spaulding?
Mm-hmm.
Philip has caused a great deal of trouble for this family, Mr. Marlowe.
Yes, I've heard you've had a few misunderstandings.
Well, I just hope you're here to tell us he's not going to cause us any more trouble.
Mrs. Raines, I'm very sorry for the trouble that Philip has caused.
It's not him.
Beth, you wanted to say something to Mr. Marler. I want your mother to hear this.
Well, why don't we all sit down?
Thank you. Beth, you were saying that you don't think Philip's entirely at fault?
Go ahead, Beth. Your mother and I, we would like to hear just what it is you have to explain to Mr. Marler.
I think that, Philip feels this relationship is a bit more serious than Beth does. Is that right, honey?
Serious? Could you explain that a little more for me, Beth?
I feel that Philip is older than me. He wants to plan our whole life together.
And that makes you feel what, pressured?
I feel that I'm not in a position to offer him what he wants.
Did you explain that to Philip?
I feel that we can't see each other anymore.
See, now, that's part of the problem because Philip doesn't know exactly how you feel, Beth.
I told him that I couldn't see him anymore.
Yeah, but did you tell him anything else?
Well, wait a minute. My daughter has a right to make that decision, Mr. Marler.
Well, yes, of course she does. All I'm saying is I wish he'd explain it directly to Philip so he would know and we wouldn't have any more problems. Now, he's a good kid. He only wants to know what's happening.
She has explained it to Philip, and he is the one who's refused to accept it.
Is that true? You've done that, Beth?
I guess I should have made myself more clear. I just didn't know how.
You couldn't have made yourself any more clear, sweetheart.
She wants him to stay away.
All right. I will try and explain things to Philip.
Good. We don't want him harassing our daughter anymore.
I'm sure he won't give you any more trouble.
I hope not.
Now then, about that court order.
What about it?
I'd like it rescinded.
I'm afraid we can't.
Look, Mr. Raines, I hate to see Philip or any kid go to court over a little misunderstanding.
I'm sorry, Mr. Marley, but we want to protect our daughter.
You can trust Philip because I'm going to talk to him. You know that, Beth, don't you?
We
You
couldn't
friend.
possibly do that, Mr. Marler. He acts like a maniac around here.
Very well. Thank you for your time. Goodbye, Mrs. Raines. Goodbye, Beth.
Mr. Marler,
Yes.
thank you for coming by. I'm glad Philip has you. Take care of him.
I will.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Boy, am I glad that's over with. Oh. Don't look so mopey, honey. I'm going to make the turkey, okay? I'll put it in the oven right now.
I think you did the right thing, kiddo.
Of course you did. I did everything you wanted. But someday, I'm going to take my mother out of here. And we're going to go so far away that you will never, never see us again or find us.
What's the matter with Beth? She's real unhappy, and I can't get her to talk to me about it. Philip's miserable, too. He won't talk to me. Mindy's prancing around, ruining everybody's life, and I can't get her to stop.
Well, now, wait a minute. Oh, who says it's your job that you have to make him stop? What?
No, nobody's, Dad, but I'm the only one with her act together enough to help them out.
Well, honey, it sounds like you're feeling awfully responsible.
All my friends' lives are falling apart. Somebody's got to do it.
I know. I guess being an only child's a lot like being one of the oldest children. You know, my brother Jimmy and I, we used to take on everybody else's problems.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it can be a very thankless job.
Listen, what about your life? How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah? Really?
Oh, yeah, my life seems to be pretty cut and dried.
Well, now, wait a minute. You're, carrying 6 difficult courses at the university. You're working, 20 hours a week at the hospital. You're worrying about us losing the baby. Then you're worrying about me having the operation. And now you're starting to worry about your friends. Now, that doesn't sound very cut and dried to me.
You know, I just never thought about it that way. I should be having a nervous breakdown, shouldn't I?
Oh.
No! No!
Here it comes.
No!
Cute little spasm.
Stop it! It's going again!
All
No,
right, dearest, darling,
No,
darling,
that's-
darling.
that's-
Take
get it
care.
off me.
You've got to learn to take care,
it
honey.
off me.
Being a little too hard on yourself.
I got to do my studying. Every time I turn around, the phones ring, or there's some scene to break up at school, or Mindy's freaking out. It's driving me crazy. I have to study.
You can't put this much pressure on yourself or you're going to flip out before you even get through med school.
What do you want me to do?
You went out with a nice girl the other night, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Give her another call. Bring her here. We'd love to meet her. Just...
No, Dad, listen to me. I'm not getting serious with another girl. I made that mistake with Beth
No. You don't have to go steady with her. Just go out and have some fun.
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 What do you want me to do, flunk out of school or something?
Oh, come on now. Be serious for a minute. I've looked at you for 12 years in schools. You are not going to flunk out of anything.
Yeah, just lighten up on yourself. Go out and enjoy your life.
You know, I heard it. If word gets out that I have any fun before I finish my internship, they're going to automatically disqualify me from practicing medicine.
Don't worry about that. I'll take the rap for that, okay? All right?
Thanks a lot, Dad.
Don't mention. Listen, what did you say before about Mindy?
Mindy, she drives me up the wall.
She does, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Maureen does the same thing to me. And, son, it's not a bad place to be once you get the hang of it.
Would you mind telling me why you're so mad at Quentin?
I'm gonna go check things out at company.
Sit down, Lola.
Oh, there you are. Come home with me, really, you must. Hello.
Oh, no.
I have a car waiting outside, and darling little Stacy will just love those little push-button windows that go up and down, you know.
Vanessa, what did Quentin do to get you to come over here?
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was Billy who talked me into it.
Terrific.
Nola, would you please tell me what's going on?
I'll be right back.
Sit down, Lola.
Lola, I don't believe we've met. I'm Vanessa Chamberlain. I'm Nola's sister-in-law. How do you do?
How do you do, too?
Listen, Vanessa, you can just go right back where you came from, and you tell Quentin that Stacy and I are having Thanksgiving dinner where we belong on 7th Street.
Honey, we're going over to Ed Maureen's for dinner.
Mother.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Oh, hello, Mrs. Case.
I just came by to pick up my casserole from the other night.
Oh, that was a wonderful wake, Bee.
Why don't you sit down, Mrs. Casey?
Mrs. Casey, I don't believe we've met. I'm Vanessa Chamberlain. I'm Nola's sister-in-law. How do you do?
Oh, another Chamberlain.
Will you stop introducing yourself to people? Will you stop it and go home? Vanessa, go
Yes,
home.
darling. Please come back with me, really. Quentin is going to be absolutely devastated if you don't.
Well, you know what? You can tell Quentin, come here, sweetie, that Stacy and I are having dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, by ourselves, thank you very much, Mother, at the boarding house, and we'll be in much better company than we would have been with you.
Would you tell me what you're talking about? Are they splitting up?
Excuse me. Sit down.
Sit down.
Nola, for the last time, please come home. Quentin is just going to pine away if you don't.
I'm not doing anything today. I could go.
Will you just go home? Not you, Mrs. Stacy. Sit down. You, Vanessa. Now, listen, maybe Quentin can get you to do anything that he wants, but he can't make me eat with you.
Well, you can't say I didn't try. Happy Thanksgiving, one and all. Farewell.
Oh, isn't she a lovely girl?
Be quiet, Mrs. Casey. Sit down, Lola. Nola, tell me what's going on. Now.
Fantastic. In an hour, we will be over the river and through the woods.
I really appreciate you getting me invited.
Ed Maureen wanted you.
I've been thinking about it. I don't think I can go.
Why not?
I'm feeling kind of down.
All the more reason to go.
No, I really feel bad.
We'll cheer you up.
Please, Hillary.
You're just depressed. Everyone understands.
I can't get through a holiday with a lot of people.
Everyone is nice.
It's not that. I know that.
What will you do? You're going to sit at home by yourself and feel sad. No.
I'll be better off.
No, you won't. You'll be miserable.
No, I won't. I'll be fine.
I'll be miserable thinking about you sitting alone in that apartment.
You worry about me too much. I'll be fine.
Like you were when I came home from the Lewis party?
That was different. I was feeling sorry for myself. I won't do that today.
No, you're not, because I'm not going to let you.
Hillary, I can't go.
That's for me. Don't you move. We are not finished with this argument.
Warren.
Yes, Miss Monroe?
Please talk to me. It's Thanksgiving.
I'm too busy being thankful that Floyd Parker didn't kill me.
I told you I was sorry. It wasn't my fault. I had no idea he'd react that way.
Let's not go into all that here, all right?
You don't understand what this is doing to me.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Warren, I gave up everything for you.
Well, I can't help that.
Warren, you said you needed...
Shut up, Lesley-Ann.
If you don't forgive me now, you don't know what I'll do.
What is it that you'll do?
I won't want to go on living.
Don't be melodramatic, Lesley-Ann. It doesn't suit you.